Hello everyone, welcome to Sentence Diagramming 101. This video is about exercise 2R, which is to review word function. So our job here is to identify all of the word functions in the following sentences. So subjects, verbs, objects, all of the things. We're just going to identify every single word. So Casey Caden is our subject in the first one, and then he is linking verb, and then he is partner, meaning that Joe's and rookie are both adjectives here because it's the rookie partner and then it's Joe's partner. Moving on to number 2, we've got Joe Gavilan. He's our subject. What is he doing? He's asking. Ooh, but he's asking for a thing with a thing. Those are prepositional phrases. Prepositional phrases, meaning that this is an intransitive verb. Doesn't go anywhere. He just asks. And then for is a preposition, hamburger is the object, with is the preposition, toppings is the object, meaning that specific is going to be an adjective, which toppings, and a is also going to be an adjective, which hamburger, a hamburger. Now we have to figure out what these are doing. So he's asking for a hamburger, making it an adverb, right? It's asking how. And then, ooh, but it's a hamburger with specific toppings. So this one is acting as an adjective. It tells me which hamburger we're dealing with here. Moving on to number 3, we have the beat cop. So cop is going to be my subject. The tells me about the cop, making it an adjective. Beat is also an adjective, telling me about that cop. And, ooh, I hit the button. So we've got subject. These are adjectives. Whoosh, both of them. They're both modifying cop. He gives. And what does he give? Well, he gives the burger. So that's my direct object. And he gives the burger to him. And then with incorrect toppings is prepositional phrase. We've got a bunch of other stuff here, but let's deal with the prepositional phrase first. So we have a preposition, an object. This is an adjective telling me which toppings, apparently the incorrect ones. The is an adjective here, and then what else? Oh, eagerly. Tells me how. How did he give it? So, adjective. Adverb. I wrote it right. Adverb. And we get them all? We got them all. Okay. Moving on to number 4, we've got Casey, and that's going to be our subject. Is easy. You're always like linking verb. And then what do we have? Ooh, we've got 2 complements. So cop and yoga instructor are both subject complements, but yoga is an adjective here. What kind of instructor? A yoga instructor. And then a is also an adjective telling us which cop. And then and is a coordinating conjunction. So we just do a little CC action. Moving on to number 5, we've got selling houses. That whole thing is going to be our subject. It's a specific type of subject. It's known as a gerund, but we didn't get there yet. So we're just going to call it a subject for now because it is. Another is, so you know you got a linking verb. And then is what is job. So job's the subject complement. It is Joe's job. So Joe is an adjective. Telling me about the job. And then also second is an adjective. Which job? The second job. Then we have Joe over here, and Joe, whoosh, what did Joe do? He took a thing. What did he take? Oh, he took a seminar, so that's my direct object. And then where did he take it? He took it at the airport. So preposition, object, the being an adjective, telling me which airport, the airport. And this tells me where he took it, I'm making it an adverb, so it's where he took the case. And then, or the seminar. And then a and real and estate are all adjectives right there. What kind of seminar? It was a seminar. It was an estate seminar. It was a real estate seminar. So this gets a little weird. Now, we use real estate as like a one kind of thing, like a concept. But if you wanted to get technical about this, you could argue that estate is the adjective and then real tells you what kind of estate, making real actually an adverb describing what kind of estate, a real one, right? But you could also just say real estate as an adjective describing the kind of seminar because we very rarely pull those things apart. Usually we say real estate and we keep it together. All right, moving on to number 7. So we have a sergeant and a detective. So those are my subject. I got a compound subject. The is going to be an adjective. The is going to be an adjective. And is a compound. Coordinating conjunction. Wow, no, we're not in compounds yet. What are they doing? Oh, they're interviewing. So that's my transitive verb. Yikes, sorry about my penmanship, but I keep hitting the button that turns off the screen. So what are they doing? Oh, they're interviewing suspects. So that's the direct object. And then they're interviewing suspects in the club. So we've got a preposition. The deaths are the object. The music. All right, so now this is weird because music tells me what kind of club, but club here tells me what kind of death. So we're into this weird, like, okay, club is an adjective because it describes the death. It was a club death. But then music is describing an adjective, making that an adverb. And then the is just going to be a regular adjective. So you kind of have to play this leapfrog game almost, where you're like, okay, so the and club are going to be adjectives, but then music is going to be modifying club, which is acting as an adjective, making it an adverb, which just gets kind of confusing, but you will start to see them a little bit more as we move through. All right, on to number 8. Let's get rid of my prepositional phrase here. Do the rest first. So we have the men, and what are they doing? Oh, they are. Okay, well, are. Oh, no, wait, not even are. They are arguing. So that whole thing is my verb. Are arguing. So it's an intransitive. And then how are they arguing unhappily, making that an adverb. And then the is an adjective. And then they are in the recording studio. In is my preposition. Studio is the object. The and recording are both going to be adjectives because it's the studio and then it's a recording studio. Moving on. What do we have? Oh, the two. So two is my subject. The being an adjective. Which two? The two. They're going to run and drive. So those are both intransitive verbs. Looks like we just have a compound situation here with a coordinating conjunction in between. They're going to quickly do it, so that's an adverb, telling me how they ran and drove. And then across bridges, prepositional phrase, so preposition, object. And then what is this prepositional phrase doing? Well, it's telling me where they ran and where they drove, making it an adverb. Finally, we have K-row makes KC furious, so this should be easy. K-row makes, transitive verb, makes KC. He's our direct object. Furious is an object. Complement telling me about KC. And we made it through, and I didn't hit the button to blank the screen, so success. And that has been exercise 2R, and we have identified all of the word functions. You're ready to move on.